You'll never stop me, Thor. Thor might not, but I will. Alright guys, welcome to today's video where, as you can see, I have Marvel Legends Hercules. And I really like the look of this figure, spoiler alert. But before we get into that, let me show off the packaging. This is the packaging. As you know, if you've seen any of my other retros, I love the packaging on these things. There's a little blurb about him, if you can see that. The hero of Olympus, Hercules uses his mythic strength to prove he is worthy of immortality. And yeah, I got this from Amazon today. The package came really messed up, but this is just, as Floosh says, Robo, this is just the trash holding back my plastic or whatever. He doesn't say it like that word for word, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I like this figure. Let's just take his thing out, and then yeah, he's a pretty cool figure, looking figure. A couple things. These are a little gummy, but not too bad. Not as bad as as that Sleepwalker. Oh god. And yeah, I'm still a little sick, so if I sound sick, I'm sorry. But he looks great. He's got nice paint on his arms. You get the hair, which I like. It's not sculpted on like those Wolverine arms. Oh, those are so ugly. And then he's got chest hair, which looks really cool. He's got a nice harness with like sparkly plastic on it. It's like molded in a sparkly plastic, which is pretty cool. These look pretty nice, the nubs. And yeah, like normally you'd think that these need painting, but these are actually just how they look, so you don't really need like silver paint on those, so that's good. So no one can complain about that. He's got veins on his hands, if you can see that. That looks, he's got little like rivet buckles on his arm. The Hercules logo looks pretty cool. And yeah, the face looks awesome. He's got boots, or not boots, sandals, but like boot sandals, like, because these don't have as much exposed skin as I normally would think sandals have, like, but it's mostly just his toes and his heel, which is, you don't want your heel showing, man, that's gonna get sliced, like Achilles. Okay, so let's just go over his accessories first. First, he comes with an angrier head sculpt, which I probably won't be using because I like to have a cocky Hercules. And then he comes with two fists, just normal fists. They look fine. And then he has this mace, or I don't know what you would call this, like his weapon, but that's got good sculpting on it. It's got like a little hook thing, not hook, handle, like leather strap. And yeah, it looks nice. It goes really well in his hand. You can have him hold it by that if you want. I don't want to do that right now. A couple things. Well, let's just get an articulation first, and then I'll show you the other things. So, he can look up pretty, not great, but okay for Hercules. I'm not going to have him in too many dynamic poses. He can bear his chin pretty well. No, not really any tilt. He can move his arm out to there. Not very well. It's not very good. You could try to push it a little farther than that, but I wouldn't. His elbows go to there. He's got that. He's got bicep swivel, which is standard, but that's about as far as you're going to get his... He's a muscular guy, so that's about as far as you're going to get his arm to go in. He's got pretty good ab crunch, but the belt can kind of get in the way, so if you want more, maybe you can push it down a little more. Yeah, you can push it down just a little more and then get more. He's got pretty far back. He can kick forward pretty far. Kick back pretty far. Kick out to the side. Not great for Hercules, but okay. Thigh swivel, he's got waist swivel as well. And then this is my first problem. or my biggest problem, these out of the package, oh, they did not want to bend. They still don't, even after I've heated them up with hot water, which I don't like doing because I'm scared I'm gonna do something like wash off like the paint or something. But it was okay. I had to do it because I don't have a hairdryer at the moment. So, but even still, these are so tight to the point of I'm scared I'm gonna break him. Honestly, I'm scared I'm gonna break it. But he can go. He can get him to kick his butt, actually, which is pretty good for him. I'm sure a lot of people want to kick his butt because he's so annoying. You get that. Pretty good range. Swivel. Yeah, he looks good. We'll get into some size comparisons, so I'll be right back with them. Give me 1 second. Okay guys, I'm back and we will get into the size comparisons. First, we have a Mezco X-Force Deadpool, which scales actually really well with him, I'd say. Mezcos are just a little bit taller than Marvel Legends, but other than that, they look really good together. I always use my regular Deadpool until I get the amazing Yamaguchi Deadpool. I'm gonna just use my Mezco one, which that's probably gonna be about a back burner because I'm buying a bunch of aftermarket priced Marvel Legend X-Men characters because I need to complete my team. Just having a Wolverine is killing me. We've got the Sentinel Toys Miles Morales, which is probably one of the best figures I own. And then we've got the Mafex, only Mafex figure I own as of now, but I will be getting the red and blue version soon, hopefully. Just BBTS, Big Bad Toy Store, takes forever to ship stuff. And as you see, that scale's okay. I think he works pretty well because I use this as like a young adult, like teenager Peter, so I'm fine with that. And then we've got the best Marvel Legend, I think, one of the best Marvel Legends released in a long time. At least the best Black Panther. And they scale pretty well together. Something tells me they wouldn't get along. And then we've got Loki, because he's really the only god I own. So, until I get Thor, he's really the only god I own. So, he's pretty cool. And then we will pair him with a couple of villains. We'll put him up against Sabretooth. I'll get him stood back up because I had him in a crouch position again. Because that's how I like to keep my saber teeth. Sabertooth. I don't know. I only own one, so my Sabretooth, I should say. But, you can never have too many of the same character. Especially Spider-Man. And they scale pretty well. They're about the same size. Do they use the same body? I actually think they're reusing parts. So, I guess that works better than I thought because they're reusing parts. But Sabretooth is still a little bit shorter than him, if it seems like. Actually, not really. So, that's cool. And then we've got my tried and true, my boy, the Prowler. So yeah, overall, this figure's okay. It's not my favorite, but I needed a Hercules for the shelf. I know it's weird to have a Hercules before, like, the more famous characters, like the X-Men and stuff, but, like, he was, like, $20 on, Amazon, so I was like, he looks pretty good for $20. He was actually, I think, cheaper than Falcon. So, yeah. But he's also in his classic look, and a lot of the X-Men don't have the most classic looks for themselves. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do my complete my Jin Lee Gold and Blue team, but they're not gonna be the exact versions because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy all those exact versions because they're hard to find now. But like for example, Psylocke is gonna be a Mafex version of Psylocke. And I'll probably get that pack with Phantom X and Nimrod eventually. But yeah, this is the man's. This is your guy. See, you can get him holding that like that if you want him to be like rested. Or you can get it slung over his shoulder if you wanted to, I guess. But you know, you don't get a lot of range with him, so like, I guess you get it slung over like that. Make it look like he's just... Alright, guys, Johnny and Ben Grimm, Johnny Storm and Ben Grimm should be coming today, but we'll see. I guess we can compare this guy to a Lego minifigure. Who should I compare him to? Because I don't really have one of him. We'll compare him to my Daredevil minifigure. I have the official one too, but also I like this for like darker teams. I like to put them on my Midnight Suns roster. And yeah, as you can see, I do this because I know people know the size for the most part of Lego minifigures. Even if you don't collect them, you kind of know the size of a Lego minifigure. So I just like, you know, I mean, most people know the size of Marvel Legends if they're watching Marvel Legends videos. So thanks for watching, guys. You want to say goodbye? Look at that pretty face. Mwah. See you around, guys. And let me know how you guys are actually enjoying these videos. I know I just said see you around, but if there's stuff I can change, there's some things that are out of my control, like editing software. Can't really do that. But if you'd like me to like ramble less and make this less, I don't know the word for it, but these are like unedited videos, my thoughts right away, mostly. I'm trying to play with these guys before I review them, like I've been doing with these past few reviews. I want to actually play with them first, because I think that's better, so you can know my actual thoughts about them, and not just on the fly. I kind of liked doing it on the fly before, so I could show off the packaging, because I didn't have editing software, so I could show off the packaging and then cut the video, because I can just pause my recording on my phone, and then open it and then put it back. But then I was like worried about the recording shutting off and stuff, so like I want to play with them a little first. So, but if there's anything that you want to see, just, you know, any recommendations on any action figures, any brands, I'm trying to stick inside Marvel for now, because there's not really too many brands for DC that sell great action figures. I don't like McFarlane Toys. I will probably get some of their monster figures. Like, I want to get Solomon, because I think he'll scale well with most sizes. Solomon Grundy. I want to get the Man-Bat and the Killer Croc and the Bane and Clayface. I know that they don't move amazingly, but I'm mostly going to have them standing there anyway for, like, if I get a Mezco Batman or a Mafex Batman. It'll probably be Mezco, because they're releasing a Robin, even though it's not my Robin, it's Damian Wayne. I'll definitely probably do a review of that. Also, I'll probably do a review of the Turtles. And I'm wanting to eventually get the Fantastic Four team, even though I already have a Marvel Legends Fantastic Four. I try to limit some figures to one, but Fantastic Four is a team that I really like, and that Ben Grimm looks amazing. And, you know, cloth goods and stuff, you can put the coat on them and stuff, and I'm wondering if that would work on the Marvel Legends stuff, you know. So, just how I am. So, thank you for watching, guys. I really don't have a lot of amazing things to say about this figure, so I figured I'd talk about some other stuff and just get it going. But yeah, if anybody wants to give me some suggestions and stuff, I would be happy to take them. Happy to talk about them. You can talk to me in the comments. I actually really enjoy responding to people's comments. It's like my social interaction for the day. But yeah. He's also got a boot cut. I don't know if I said that. Like I said, this is not professional at all. But thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.